Game 3 of day 3. It is Slovakia and Latvia. Both teams coming off wins and trying to go 2-0.
Well, and you look at the way in which Slovakia, a little nervous in their first game, got a good scare from Italy and had to score late and then take it to overtime. Latvia, dominant performance over Denmark as they skated to the 3-0 victory. Got a shutout from Elvis Merzlikins, who's back in net for them in this game, and a little bit of a goalie switch at the other end. Look at Merzlikins, the 27th save shutout for him, a Columbus draft pick, and at the other end, Jan Latos, as he gets to start. It was Hudacek, Julius Hudacek in net last game, and we'll see if Latos can carry him his 4th World Championship, so he has experience in this tournament.
So about to get going, Latvia coming off that shutout win that Shane talked about with Merzlikins. Coming up with a number of big saves. Latvia got better and better as the game went on. Last 2 periods, they ended up outshooting Denmark 28-9 and skated away with the 3-0 victory. We have a bit of a delay here.
Well, our officials just discussing something, hopefully not too long, but it gives these fans something to cheer about. As 2 passionate sides of fans, 2 passionate countries. Latvia, they'll have the drums, and Slovakia will be singing and jumping. It should set up for a very fun atmosphere.
Roman Goffman, Anssi Solonen of Finland, Goffman of Russia. They are your referees. Alexander Udmakov of Russia and Nathan Van Oosten of Canada are the linesmen for tonight's game. Played in, and Surson goes back into his own end. Plays it for Tchaikovsky, trying to jam it up the boards, looking for Dravicki. Gets picked off by Zernans. Zernan's dishes off. Bukarts takes it to the net, and it goes off of Surson and just misses. So Latvia to the attack early. Back to the front of the net, comes to the near side boards. Dravicki going after it, but he allows Dogovins to pick it up, and he knocks Dogovins down. Tchaikovsky comes in on Dogovins. Bukart's trying to get a stick on it. Suya trying to clear it. Kept in at the line by Guttas Galvins. He'll send it cross ice. And Latvia with some big time pressure to start this game. Bukart's redirect by Zarins off the side of the net.
This is the top line, and Bukarts and Zarins both have had opportunities.
And Latso is going to make the save and hang on to that as Jan Latso very busy to start this game.
On a good opening shift from this line of Latvia. You see Bukarts, Zarins, and Dogovins working the puck, and the fans are on their feet for Latvia as they get the early chances, and Latso makes the save, so his first game in this tournament, right to work.
Zdeno Seeger wanted his players to be a little more relaxed. They may be a little too relaxed in that opening shift.
Well, he says he has a young team and no NHL experience or current players, so with that said, he feels they can play a simpler game of, he said, relax, but still move your legs and skate.
Sent in deep. Michel Miklik is in on the forecheck and squeezes by him. Zemgus Girgensons, he gets stopped by Cherasnik. And it's played back. And some room now for Michel Miklik. Miklik will carry it in against Sotnieks. Miklik puts on the brakes. Sotnieks of Latvia ties him up. Girgensons on the loose puck. Girgensons will shovel this ahead for Skorkovs. To center no further. Now the two teams will get into a line change. Lead pass up the middle. Indrasis going in after it. Latso will come and play it away from Indrasis. Sprutz plays it back for Indrasis. He got tied up the side of the net. All over him there was Gernat. Taken and flipped out at center ice by Andre Kuderna. Kuderna with 5 shots on goal in the win over Italy. Slovakia got pushed to overtime. They had to score late to tie it and then come up with the overtime win. Budacek trying to go coast to coast. Gets away from him. Played down low. After it, but unable to come up with it cleanly was Kuderna. Kuderna on it again, plays it back in behind the net. Latvia now trying to clear the zone. Vasevskis gets bumped, but it gets out to center ice and back to the Slovakian blue line. Trying to drive it back in is Tomáš Zigo, who was added to the roster today. A couple of adds for Slovakia. Shot from a sharp angle, and the save made by Berzlikins off the shot from Skalicki.
Skalicki just down that right wall, sends it to the net. Easy save for Berzlikins. There's another one, Tomáš. Tusik also added to this team as Berzlikins with the save, and Tusik right in front, and a little pushing and shoving. Not much more is going to come of it.
27 saves for Elvis Berzlikins in his opening game of this championship as he earned the shutout. Skokin plays it back to the line looking for Surson, and we're going to have penalties in front of the net as Dravicki and Kulda get into it.
Artis Kulda, Dravicki's going to get just a crease violation here, and the faceoff will come outside the Latvian zone. A little pushing and shoving as Dravicki, captain, caught between both Berzlikins and Kulda.
Tough for him to get out. It was like a pinball machine.
Artis Kulda making sure he protects his netminder.
He may want to get checked out for whiplash at the end of the period. Now we've got a little more off the face-off on the far side as Skokin and Dogovins.
Intensity early in this game. Big game for both these teams. Both get wins. Latvia got a 3-point win, just a 2-point win because Slovakia had to go to extra time and win.
Off the boards and cleared in. Saarinen deflects it. Dogovins goes in after it. Tchaikovsky trying to stay with Dogovins. Can't. Dogovin throws it back to the line. Sotnieks for Kulda. Kulda plays it all the way around the boards, and Sotnieks will jump in against Skokin. Skokin gets his hands high up on Sotnieks. Cleared out by Tchaikovsky. To the line, no further. Suya couldn't pick it up. And Janosic will control in his own zone for Slovakia. Up for Hudacek, and he'll deflect it in. Race to the corner. Michel Miklik trying to come up with it. Does. Miklik, very tight quarters in that Latvian end. This gets out at center ice. A little bit of interference there from Cherasnik, but the shot. And Latso makes the save and hangs on to it.
Ronald Kenned's coming down that left wing wall after a good battle. Inside Latvian zone, they win the battle, get the puck out, and see Slovakia hard on the back check as Kennens lets the shot go. In the Swiss League this past year, Kennens did have some games in the NHL with Vancouver. He signed as a free agent there in 2013. We look at Kaderna of Slovakia.
He had some chances yesterday. It was Libor Hudacek that tied the game with 1:04 left. Hudacek circles, drops it back, sharp angle chance. That sailed high and wide. And Martin Gernat will go back into his own zone. Gets it for Chingle. Chingle with the long pass. And the snapshot from the near side from Kaderna goes wide. Kaderna tracks this down in the corner, tried to play it out front. Jumping in from the line was Gernat, and it never did get to him. Stuffed around the boards by Balinskis. And out at center for Bukarts. And the younger of the two Bukarts will send it in. Latso swings it around the boards. Indrasis is there to stop it. Chingle ties him up. And that allows a little bit of room on the near side out through center for Skalicki. His pass picked off though. Here comes Gintz Maya. Maya to the front of the net. And it was just in behind Vasevskis. At the line. Shot that gets deflected. That went wide. Controlled by Maya. Back to the line. Maya looking for that return pass from Blugers. He'll send it back to the line. Balinskis gets hit hard, and there's a penalty coming to Slovakia. Lickens heads to the bench for the extra attacker.
Then Blugers, who took a hard hit, was slow to get up.
Off the boards, Bukarts. In again, Surson. Plays it back at the line. Trying to curl it as Freebergs. And now it gets touched. And play is whistled down, and Latvia will get the game's first power play. Scoreless, some chippiness, some chances. Now a power play.
Team Slovakia, 5 minutes penalty for boarding.
Tomasz Matusik for Slovakia just joined the team and maybe not popular. He's going to take a 5-minute boarding. So a very quick game for him as Balinskis gets cut on the play for Latvia. So good chance for Latvia. Here's the play along the boards as Tomasz Tusik lays into Balinskis along the wall. And Latvia with a great opportunity here. They'll have 5 minutes with the man advantage to do some work. They were 1 for 4 in the power play against Denmark. Some work ahead for the penalty killing unit of Slovakia. On the start, Zdeno Seger was looking for from his Slovakian team.
Face-off will be to the right of Latso. They'll have to send someone in to serve the minor penalty. So it will be Edward Sidivi who will go across, and still getting some attention at the bench is Julius Balinskis. Zarins, Bukarts, Dogavins, Indrasis, and Gitnis Galvins will be the starting power play for Latvia. So 5 and an automatic game misconduct for Tomasz Matusik. Tchaikovsky in the corner. Gives a bump on Zarins. Dogavins on the puck. He'll leave it here for Bukarts. And Dogavins will float across to the far side of the ice and position himself at the top of the circle. Comes back to Galvins, cross ice Dogavins. Zulia keeps an eye on him. Surson on defense along with Tchaikovsky, and Tchaikovsky's in a bit of a battle in front with Indrasis. At the line, slap shot, and Jan Latso makes the stop.
Big shot from Galvins at the point. Nice job by Latso in front. Make the save. Doesn't allow that rebound to drop. And Balinska still getting some attention after taking that hit. Warning that gives them that 5-minute power play. Zdeno Seger, head coach for Slovakia.
Been some turmoil in Slovakia over the past few years as far as their coaching and the governing body. Sabalskis. Rehards Bukarts on the near side. Number 14 makes his way into the high slot. Sabalskis slides it down for Archer's Kulda. Kulda tried to get it to the short side. Bukarts back for Kulda. Kulda for Sabalskis. His pass down low. And a pile up on the far side and picked up. And this will get cleared all the way down the ice by Skalicki. Sabalskis is back. Sprutz for Kulda. For Girgensons. Zemgus Girgensons of the Buffalo Sabres will leave it for Sprutz. Sprutz plays it for Bukarts. He came near side, and boy, there was plenty of room as Sabalskis snuck in from the point but couldn't control it. Another penalty coming up on the play. And this is going to be a high sticking call. And is this going to Slovakia as well?
Yes.
I guess it is.
Girgensons, I think, took the high stick behind the Slovakian net. And Mikush is going to go to the penalty box. So a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. Mikush knew right away. It's the follow through, and it's on Sprutz behind the net. Chances, Bukarts looking for Sabalskis, who jumps down from the point and just a little too far ahead as he can't get to that attempted pass.
So Latvia with the terrific opportunity to take the lead here. Zarins wins the draw. Balinskis is back on the ice after getting shaken up, and he has the puck. Down for Bukarts. To the side of the net. Latso's down, Zarins goes in after it, cleared away from him, and down the ice it goes as Surson. And Tchaikovsky will hustle to the bench in a defensive change now. Chraznik comes out along with Janosic. Shot save made by Jan Latso. Balinskis controls and sends it cross ice for Zarins. Near side, and the shot by Bukarts went wide. Balinska's back for Bukarts. Bukarts slides it through for Zarins. Zarins on it, cleared away from him though, but kept in at the far blue line. Indrasis for Dogevans for Belinskas. For Bukarts. Bukarts looking for open ice. Didn't shoot it. Two-man advantage here for Latvia. Bukarts on it again. Fires at cross ice. On and off the stick of Indrasis. Bukarts one more time. Plays it back for Belinskas. 34 seconds now left in the 5-on-3. Dogovan sends it down low and a chance for Indrasis. Didn't get much on it. And then this gets cleared all the way down the ice. Good defensive play by Peter Triska. Back in for Girgensons. Puts on the brakes against Surson. Drops for Dogevans. The shot, and that goes off someone in front. May have caught the pipe. Galvins leaves it at the line. Gets it back from Dogevans, and Latso makes a good save. Girgensson back for Guntis Galvins. It's back to a 5-on-4 now.
Good work by Slovakia as they have blocked some shots. They've been aggressive at the right time.
Kaspers Dogevans turns it over with a blind pass. And Slovakia short-handed on the attack, but right back up the ice for Girgensons. Drops for Rehards. Bukarts to the backside. Spruck scores! A bit of a misfire, but it finds the back of the net for Janis Sprutz.
I don't know if that's how they drew it up. Sprutz, though, a little chip shot over top of Latso, and Latvia opens up the scoring on the power play. It took a while, down to the last 41 seconds of that 5-minute major. And it's Richard Bukarts who, little pass, Sprutz just chips this, and it goes up and over top of Jan Latso. So fans on the puck, I'm sure Tchaikovsky waved at it, but he didn't get anything. Is a lucky one here as Latvia opens up the scoring 1-0. They're going to take a look at this to see if there's a high stick. I don't believe so. It was actually Slovakian defender that took the swipe at it with his stick.
Maybe say strike one for Tchaikovsky, but the end result might be more like a strikeout at the bottom of the ninth.
Sprutz had an assist last game.
So they probably saw the stick up in the air and want to make sure whose stick it was, but you're right, it was Tchaikovsky's stick that took a swing at it. Again, the cross ice from Richard Bukarts.
Bliznak had his stick on the back check, and combination that goes up and in. Girgensons didn't even take his stick off the ice, and he was the Latvia forward right in front.
Tough break for Latso, who made some good saves, and Slovakia so close to killing it off. They killed off the 5-on-3, and then when it went back to 5-on-4, and with 41 seconds left in the 5-on-4, is when Sprutz gets the opening goal of this game. For him, his 12th World Championship. This is his 68th World Championship game, and gets a big goal.
A big goal by him. You can see the chip shot goes off his stick off Bliznak. I'm not sure if it hits Janosic.
That's
where it hits his stick again.
Yes. Was this a double hit by Sprutz?
Oh, it was a chip shot. It's like a double chip shot in golf.
Yeah, we'll go from baseball to golf on it.
He double hits the puck, and that's what they're going to be looking for. It does not look like his stick is high enough.
This is close. We may have a lengthy review here.
It looks like they're ready to make the call official.
Roman Goffman, the referee from Russia, will put the bucket back on and make his way out, and he will make the call. Flips on his microphone.
After video review, the call on the ice confirmed. No high stick. We have a good goal.
Oh, Well, it gives Latvian fans a chance to celebrate twice on one goal. I'm sure they'll take that. Not so much for the Slovakian fans. One last look. There's where he double hits it. It's on the follow through. The puck is going so slow. It hits his stick again and then comes down, but the stick is below proper level, and it is a good goal.
You could read the IIHF logo on that puck. It was going so slow and going end over end, but it finds the back of the net. And it's a power play goal for Latvia, and they lead 1-0.
Still 41 seconds remaining in that 5-minute major to boarding to Tomasz Matusik, who was playing in his first game of the tournament, and it wasn't long.
Gone for the night. Guntas Galvins. First Sabalskis and back for Galvins. Up for Bukarts and Zarens chases it down, trying to play it for Dogovins. Bukarts on it again, now gets it to Dogovins, back for Bukarts. Charaznik keeps an eye on him. Dogovins controls on the sideboards, down for Bukarts. Bukarts for Guntas Galvins and back for Bukarts as the power play about to expire for Latvia. Bukarts now out of the penalty box is Sadicki, who is serving the minor, and perhaps an odd man rush here for Slovakia as they try to get back in this game, trailing 1-0, and Mario Bliznak gets forced to the outside, and there's going to be a tripping call coming to Latvia.
Sadivci, who's serving the penalty, does a good job coming out, forces Galvins, who doesn't see him. Here's the hustle, gets right on the puck, creates the turnover. Bliznak off the other way, and Galvins trips him, hauls him down right at the end as Bliznak trying to get to the net. So Slovakia now gets their first power play of the game. They were 0 for 4 against Italy.
Latvia's penalty kill was 2 for 2 in their opening game against Denmark, a 3-0 win for Latvia over Denmark. And Slovakia a 3-2 win. Chingle in behind the net for Slovakia. Kuderna lets it go to the front of the net, looking for the high tip from Chingle. Hudacek will bank this back at the blue line. Mikush near side, Kuderna, and that shot got blocked. Gernat leaves it. After it is Libor Hudacek, Jurgensen's, and this will get cleared all the way down the ice. Charaznik is back for it. Charaznik with the overtime winner. Long shot wide. After it is Miklik. Miklik going in after it. Running a little interference on the play was Drevecki. This will get cleared down the ice, and Charaznik back for it. Bliznak back for Miklik. Michel Miklik's shot never got to the net. Bounces around at the side of the net. Merzlikins is down. Skrutz trying to clear. Gensmea gets on it, and Gensmea trying to clear. It ends up in the Latvian bench.
Oh, good chance for Miklik off that rush. Good quick pass inside the zone. Slovakia trying to get back in this one and tie it up with the power play of their own after Latvia scores with a man advantage. Look at Bob Hartley, head coach for Latvia, his first time behind the bench here at the World Championship for Latvia.
Second time Latvia has gone to an NHL coach. Ted Nolan coached here for 3 years. Jurgensen will get this out to center ice. Then it will be carried back in. Hudacek takes that pass. Libor Hudacek, who tied the game late, sends it cross ice, and Kuderna blasts it right on. Merzlikins came across, and an easy save for big Merzlikins. And now Chingle gets flattened by Arturs Kulda, but it's kept in by Juraj Mikush. Mikush down for Hudacek. Back for Mikush, he drills it, and Merzlikins makes the save on that. Kuderna, power play is over. Kuderna's shot doesn't get to the net. Sotnieks couldn't clear though. And now picked up by Galvins as he comes out of the box. Kula then got drilled into the backboards. Hudacek, sharp angle, Merzlikins down, score! Merzlikins couldn't find it, they're waving it off. Andre Kuderna found the loose puck before Merzlikins could put a glove on it. Kulda and Hudacek are having a little set to on the near side. Well, we may have our second review of the game.
We might. It's whether the whistle went or not. The puck was free and Kuderna jumped on it. Here's the play. Hudacek from a sharp angle, and then Kuderna gets 1-2. Whacks at it, and Merzlikins didn't have it covered. Here's the play from a different angle. Here's the first play. Merzlikins trying to get that puck. And he doesn't have full control, but did the whistle go? It was waved off immediately.
So the question might be, did either official get a real good look at it? You're right, they're going to say the whistle went. And again, there's the intent to blow the whistle, so a tough break for Slovakia.
2-0 for Latvia in the calls so far.
Yep.
Kuderna thought he had first. Could have played in the Czech League this year, played in Vancouver and Red Deer of the Western Hockey League, and in 2010-11 season, second in scoring on Red Deer behind Ryan Nugent-Hopkins at 82 points that year.
Anzi Salonen, the referee from Finland, is over at the Slovakian bench and explaining what the call is. But they're saying the whistle went, so Elvis Merzlikins remains perfect in this tournament. Face-off win, slap shot from the line, and that got blocked as Bukarts went down in front of it. Suya in behind the net. Pavel Skolicki, with his size, was in front of the net, now goes after it to the near side, but it's cleared across and stuffed through the middle as Dogovins went in after it, never could catch up to it. Cleared right back out. Balinskis will let this go back into his own zone. And the quick lead pass by Freebergs. Sprutz, who has the goal in this game, goes after it. Loses it against the checking of Bliznak. Comes back in the corner. Galvins was going to jump in from the line, but Miklik has it. Miklik trying to go cross ice as he was trying to find Hudacek. Bliznak back into his own end. Tchaikovsky for Saracen. Saracen lead pass on and off the stick of Michel Miklik. Hudacek plays this deep. Miklik waits for it. Miklik trying to get it to Bliznak, but he got cleared by Latvia. Out to center ice is Richards Bukarts, and he'll play this deep and head to the bench on the line change. Tchaikovsky feeds this through. Suya coming in. Suya on the backhand to the forehand. Big save by Merzlikins off of David Skokan.
All off the breakout with speed.
Back at the line, Tchaikovsky goes cross ice. Juraj Mikuš lets the shot go, and that never got through. So Slovakia seemed to get a little bit of pace to their game after that non-goal call. Mikuš down low, comes out to the short side, and again, Merzlikins down to make the stop. This will get cleared in by Blugers.
Merzlikins continues to be good. The only one that's beat him got called off, and Skokan with the best chance for Slovakia to get it back.
Suya and Skokan on a 2-on-1. And Merzlikins there to answer the bell. Janosic up for Hudacek, and Hudacek in a battle there with Kennens. And then Gergensons comes in. Good hit. Charasnik goes shoulder to shoulder with Kennens, and the puck is brought out. Chingle gets to the line, finds a little bit of room. Chingle takes it wide. Lucas Chingle stays with it. Guttas Galvins couldn't clear, and Hudacek is on it. Some nice stick handling there by Libor Hudacek. Cherasnik from the line, and that got redirected. A couple of people in front of the net. Chingle might have been the one to touch it, and it just went wide, although Kaderna was there as well. Chingle breaks it up in behind the Latvian net, and Hudacek a shot to the short side, and that got blocked, and that allowed Merzlikins to freeze it, and Merzlikins showing his appreciation to his teammate.
Dear hockey fans, let's have a look at the current game in Group B in Paris. As you see live footage on the screen. It's game Norway versus Switzerland. No goals so far between those two teams. Kommen wir schauen kurz die Parallelspiele nach Paris. Dort steht es in der Gruppe B zwischen Norwegen und der Schweiz aktuell noch 0:0. Wir sehen auf dem Videowürfel gerade Live-Bilder aus Paris.
Latvia has the 1-0 lead. Slovakia thought they tied it up, but the goal, it was called a no goal as the whistle had gone. Andre Kaderna thought he had poked one past Elvis Merzlikins, who's been perfect in net for Latvia. Shutout against Denmark, and been perfect in this game. There's a little over 3 minutes left here in the first period of play.
Latvia making the slowest line change you could ever imagine. During the entire break, all the players were sitting on the bench, and then slowly, one by one, Bob Hartley sent his guys out. Now they line up for the face-off. Suya gets waved out of the face-off circle. Skalicki will go in and take it. Zarens will take the draw, and Skalicki wins it. Back at the line, this gets floated in deep by Gernat. Gernat in from the line, takes it away from Bukarts. Good job at the blue line to hold it in by Suya. He'll send this down low, big hit. As Skalicki comes in and with some good body contact. Skalicki 6'5", 207. Offside, close at the line, but offside as Surson brought it in.
A tough night for Molinskas. He's the one who took the boarding, got cut in the eye, took that big hit there behind the wall as Skalicki came in.
Speaking of cuts.
Not him there.
No. Some damage there, perhaps self-inflicted. Girgensson out to take the face-off for Latvia. Sotnieks is on the loose puck. He'll play it in deep. Triska goes in after it. Triska taken to the backboards. Girgensson's on the loose puck. Plays it back at the line. Sotnieks the shot. Jan Latzo will take this one up high and shut it down. 2:32 left to go in the opening period. Latvia up by 1.
Oh yeah, Latzo, the 35-year-old veteran player, played in the Czech League last year in 2012. The best goalie, played fantastic. Latvia, there's a look at Zemgus Girgensson, the Buffalo Sabre player. More notable players here for Latvia. Some other guys, Kennan's on the side, who played some games in Vancouver. Kaspers Dagovins, time in Boston and Ottawa. Archis Kulda, played a few games with the Winnipeg Jets, drafted by the Atlanta Thrashers organization.
Back at the line, Sotnieks. Sharp angle chance, never got to the net. Hudacek trying to clear, but it's kept in. A little redirect from up high by Skorkovs. And now it makes its way to Michel Miklik. Miklik has to find it. And while he was finding it, Kennans was coming across, wanting to get a piece of him, and just did get a piece of him. And then a long shot is deflected up and down a play.
Mario Bliznak with the long shot, and this might have just caught the stick of Merzlikins. Just the top of his right shoulder. To flex that up and out of play. Mario Bliznak, good shot. Drafted by Vancouver, 7th round back in 2005. Played in the Western Hockey League.
These two teams last met 2013 in Helsinki, Latvia. Won by a score of 5-3. Sabalskis plays this out at center ice, but it gets picked off, and Skokin brings it back in, the long wrister. That's deflected up and out of play. That game back in 2013, there was a couple of goals early, one each. Ted Nolan was coaching Latvia at that time. Kristers Gudlovskis was your winning netminder, and the game was close until Loris Darzins, the captain of Slovakia, scored late, or Latvia rather, scored late in the second, and then early in the third. That made it a 5-2 game at that time, and Latvia was well on its way to a win. Backhanded to the front of the net by Dravicki. And a battle ensues on the far side. Sabalskis plays it behind the net. Dravicki down low to break it up as he got there ahead of Kulda, and then Dravicki then got spilled by Sabalskis. Kulda's on the loose puck. And Kulda will get the center and just flip it in deep. Big Tchaikovsky after it, plays it for Surson. Surson up the boards. Slovakia was in a change. It never did get to Hudacek. Played back up the boards by Gernat. Came to the side of the net, and this will get flipped out of harm's way. Sotniak's back into his own zone, eludes a check. Chingle is in with a body check. And Sotniak will get it out at center ice. Gernat back for Slovakia, right side pass, some room here for Hudacek. He had a man in front, didn't think there was good enough of a passing lane, and then Gernat ripped it from the line. Mikush holds it in, takes a bump, and corralled now by Kennons. Kennons slips it out to center. This got picked off, and right back in for Kuderna. His shot blocked away by Merzlikins.
Slovakia's had the better chances in this period, and after Latvia got that goal, they've been on their heels.
Sabalskis back into his own end, dying seconds. Takes a look up at the clock, decides to try and get something here in the dying seconds. Dogovans plays this to the Slovakian line. This got knocked away by Cherasnik. Carried in now by Hudacek, spins, fires, and in the dying seconds here, Merzlikins forced to make a glove save that may have been going high, but Merzlikins snares it and holds it.
Well, for Latvia, they get the job done. Sprux on the power play has them up 1-0, but it was all Slovakia after that. Some great opportunities for them to tie it up.
Maybe 1 second left when that puck was grabbed, but they're just going to call the first period done. 1-0 Latvia.
The score after the first period, Team Latvia 1, Team Slovakia 0. Der Zwischenstand am ersten Drittel, Lettland führt die Slowakei mit 1:0. Das ist das Erfolgsgerät, die Statistik des ersten Drittels. Shots on goal, Latvia 8, Team Slovakia 9. Faceoffs 1, Latvia 9. Team Slovakia 8, and penalty minutes in the first period. Latvia 2, Slovakia 27. Die Schüsse aufs Tor im ersten Drittel. Lettland mit 8 Schüssen, die Slowakei mit 9 Schüssen aufs Tor. Die gewonnenen Bullies, Lettland 9, die Slowakei 8. Und die Strafminuten im ersten Drittel. Lettland 2, die Slowakei 27.
Cologne is confirmed. No high stick. We have a good goal.
some more statistics of the first period. Hier ein kleiner Blick auf weitere Statistiken aus dem ersten Drittel. Shots on goal, Team Latvia 8, Team Slovakia 9. Power play goals, Latvia 1, Slovakia no power play goal. Time in power play, Latvia 5 minutes, Slovakia 2 minutes. And face-offs 1, Latvia 9, Slovakia 8. Schüsse aufs Tor. Lettland 8, die Slowakei 9. Tore in Überzahl. Lettland 1, kein Überzahltor für die Slowakei. Die Zeit in Überzahl. Lettland 5 Minuten glatt, die Slowakei 2 Minuten. Und gewonnene Bullies im ersten Drittel. Lettland 9, die Slowakei 8.
Welcome back to Cologne, day 3, about to wrap up. 2 more periods, maybe a little more. Elvis Merzlikins has been very good, had one get through him, but it was called back after the officials deemed that the whistle had gone, and Jan Latzo had one flutter over him.
Very unlucky one for Latzo that went up and over his head and into the net. Sabalskis led ice time for Latvia. He played 7:56. Shots 9-8 as we saw in favor of Slovakia as Latvia has a 1-0 lead.
Slovakia certainly after the no-goal call was the better team. They seemed to catch a little bit of fire from that controversial play. Surson back into his own end, being chased there by Kaspers Daugavins. Skokan deflects it, and Bukarts will take it for Latvia. Right back in, Zarins trying to send in Daugavins. And Slovakia will take over. Sent around the board, Skokan, who had a good scoring opportunity in the opening period on an odd man rush with Suya. Chip down the left side, and there goes Drevecki. And Drevecki couldn't catch up to it. Skokan's going to try and hold it in. Skokan now forces the play back deep into the Latvian zone, and Arturs Kulda will take over. The long pass for Kennans, and Kennans will send it in. Around the boards, Cherasnik will bank it back into the Latvian zone, and Sotnieks will go back for it. Sotnieks getting pressured, skates away from the pressure, sends it out to center no further, and Janosic will send it back. Kennans.
See if Latvia picks it up against Denmark. They didn't play very well in the first period. Bob Hartley certainly had them going after that as they started moving their feet. So maybe they'll get better as this game goes on.
They dominated Denmark in the final 2 periods, shooting them 28-9. Elvis Merzlikins comes out to stop it and bounced away from him. But Slovakia in a line change, so no pressure coming on the forecheck. Off a stanchion. Richard Bukarts going after it. It gets away from him. Kaderna shovels this ahead, and Chingle goes in after it. Chingle, tight turns, but Bukarts down low to help out defensively. Trying to get it to Sprutz. Sprutz couldn't get it, and a quick shot as Kaderna let that one fly. Juraj Mikuš sends it back down low. Another chance on Merzlikins, and that missed the net. Mikuš, he'll send this rink wide for Gernat. Gernat's long shot is blocked, and it will ricochet out of play.
High and out of play. Well, Elvis Merzlikins has made some saves for his team. 9 saves in that first period of play. Slovakia had the 1 power play. There was a great chance on the 2-on-1. Skokan in tight. This is the one that did get by him, but the whistle had gone. And Kaderna, who has had lots of opportunities, the one that does go in is a little late. And Merzlikins has been perfect in the tournament. All 36 coming his way have been stopped.
Elvis Merzlikins last year a 2.91 goals against average in this championship. This gets bounced back, and Jens Maya with the long shot that goes off a stick and into the netting.
Jens Maya's got the full face shield on it. Here's a look at how excited fans get for those loose pucks in the celebration. Oh, a little bit of taunting.
And what's most impressive, never spilled the drop. One 0 in favor of Latvia here early in period number 2. Tchaikovsky stuffs this out the center, but it's cleared right back in. And they'll regroup. Triska. The long lead pass, and this will get fired in. Kept in at the blue line by Cherasnik. Around for Zigo. Tomasz Zigo in his first game as he was added to the roster earlier today, and as Triska touches this, we will have a high stick and play will get whistled down.
Triska just reaching up high, trying to knock that down. 24-year-old playing in his first World Hockey Championship, and there's the play there, and the puck just flipped out of the zone. He's going to knock it down and then play it. So the face-off will come deep in the Slovakian zone. Some instructions from the coach on the bench.
Action resumes tomorrow. A couple of games. Germany and Russia will be the first game at 4:15 local. USA against Sweden at 8:15 tomorrow night.
Some big games. USA with the win today, but much tougher test tomorrow as they take on Sweden. And Germany, who upset USA, and the home team here in Cologne, the atmosphere is usually just absolutely amazing.
This pool probably more competitive than the other pool with Sweden, Russia, USA all in this one. Even Germany can cause some problems for some team, but Russia went on a tear today against Denmark.
And their power play was absolutely lights out. They went 6 for 6 against Denmark. So the Russian fans were cheering a lot today. They were happy. It was a close game, then they just absolutely exploded offensively. The captain, Rebecki.
This gets stuffed back into the Latvian zone. Merzlikins careful with it, leaves it for Freebergs. And Freebergs will start the rush. Plays it out to center ice. This gets sent all the way around the boards. Buchart's in behind his own net. Plays it back at the line. Balinskis plays it down to the corner, and after it is Suya. Suya plays it through the middle. Grivecki goes in after it. Grivecki trying to play it behind the net, finally does, and Balinskis is back for Latvia. The long pass from Grasis will deflect this in. Played away by Jan Latzo up for Hudacek. And Hudacek will play it back into his own zone. Mario Bliznak goes cross ice. And this gets sent all the way out to center ice, and now back in Hudacek with a quick shot. And the save made by Merzlikins, and he will hang on to it.
A little bit of a juggle there for Merzlikins, who eventually able to cover that up. And Hasek coming down that one side, a couple of shots, +2 in the tournament. Trying to get something to go past Merzlikins.
Earlier games today, Russia beat Italy, USA beat Denmark. And as the tournament continues, the importance of the games just picks up. Bliznak will take this face-off for Slovakia in the offensive zone, and he fires it right off the face-off, and Elvis Merzlikins had to be alert on that. Good play there. Hudacek to the front of the net. He had a man open. That was Michel Miklik, but passed a little hard for Miklik to handle. Now Bliznak with a shot and a right pad save by Merzlikins. And Girgensons will just send this all the way down the ice. And another icing call here against Latvia.
Latvia looks like they're just happy to score the one and hang on to the rest of the game. Just not moving at all. Here's the play off the draw as Bliznak just fires it on net. Mentioned Merzlikins had to be sharp on that one as he was aware. Bliznak trying a little trick there right off the draw.
Talk about this venue here, and it is a nice venue. We'll get back to that in a second. Arturs Kulda gets this out to the line no further. Tchaikovsky holds it in initially, and then it's down for Libor Hudacek. Arturs Kulda trying to work him over. Hudacek stays on it, and then Kulda gets some help from Kennens, and Kennens shovels it across, and then Grasis for Girgensons. Girgensons tried the wrist shot and misfired. Back up for Juraj Mikuš. Stuffs it out to center. It's played right back in by Skvorkovs, and Tchaikovsky will go back for it. He got stripped of the puck. Chingle all the way down low to lend a little defensive support. And Chingle gets inside position, takes it away from Dogovans. Ahead for Mikush, for Kuderna. Kuderna throws it behind the net for Hudacek out front. Chingle was there, but the pass got picked off and cleared, but now Hudacek on it again. Sabalskas trying to stay with Hudacek. Sabalskas goes down. Sidlicki let the quick shot go. That never got to the net. And now we are going to get a power play for Latvia as Sabalskas is down in behind the net.
Dear hockey fans, the official program of the 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship includes all relevant tournament information and, as a bonus, even a free download of the official championship song Playground by Cascada. It is available at various sales points within the arena and in the fan village for only €2. Liebe Eishockey-Fans, das offizielle Programmheft der 2017 IIHF Eishockey-Weltmeisterschaft enthält alle wichtigen Turnierinformationen. Im Download des offiziellen WM-Songs Playground von Cascada gibt es als Punkt.
Team Slovakia 2 minutes penalty for Slash.
Zdeno Ziegler, his team will go short-handed as Igor Hudacek to the penalty box. Sabalskas had to be helped off the ice and didn't look like much of a slash as he was down during this last time out. Well, a power play for Latvia. They have one power play goal in this game. The only goal of this game is look at Hudacek. Here's the play. There's the slash to the top of the knee. Maybe just the right spot between the pad. Hudacek didn't like the call. So, that said, Latvia has a chance to extend their lead.
Hudacek right off the get-go was in a debate with the officials, saying that it was not that bad, more of a dive, and he continues to push that point to anyone who cares to listen.
Well, Slovakia is still arguing, and right now they have 5 players on the ice, so. Becky slowly making his way, the captain for Slovakia, back to the bench.
It's a protest. Zigo will take the face-off for Slovakia. Zerins for Latvia. Third power play of the game for Latvia.
Team Slovakia.
And Latvia comes up with it. Balinskas plays it for Bukarts. Bukarts tees it up, comes near side for Dogovans. It wasn't in the wheelhouse. Back for Balinskas, and now Dogovans will drill it. And Jan Latzo with a good save on the short side. Zerins tracks it down and leaves it for Dogovans. Back up top, Balinskas. Shot to the front of the net, that got steered away.
Well, I don't know, that went up and down quickly. I'm not sure if that's in. Caught some iron for sure. Bukarts got all of that pass.
Bukarts carries in. You may have a look at that. Bukarts puts on the brakes. Plays it for Sprutz, who has the goal in this game. Back for Rihards, Bukarts. The power play continues for Latvia for another 50 seconds. Bukarts in front of the net, shot, score! Zemgus Girgensons takes the pass from Rihards, Bukarts, and in tight on Latzo, buries it. And 2-0 in favor of Latvia.
Girgensons right out front, makes no mistake on a great centering feed. And it's the Bukarts brothers, Roberts down to Rihard. And Rihards just gonna give it out front as Girgensons between 3 Slovakian players left all alone, and he puts that over top of Latzo. And Latvia grabs the 2-0 lead. So the power play has worked.
So a goal and an assist for Girgensons now. 2 assists in the game for Bukarts. And a couple power play goals for Latvia. It has been power play day here at Laksnes Arena. All started with Russia going 6 for 6 against Italy. Out at center, Miklik deflects it. Budacek cross ice feed. He was trying to find that to Miklik. Diving and clearing it out to center ice. Good play there by Kinnins, but it does end up back in the Latvian zone. Arturs Kulda snaps it off the boards, and this misses everyone, and this will be an icing call against Latvia.
Another look at the goal as it's Bukarts, the younger Bukarts to Girgensons out front. Zemgus Girgensons puts that away, and gives Latvia the 2-0 lead. Buffalo Sabre, they're playing in his fourth World Championship. 7 goals, 16 points in 75 games with the Sabres this past season.
Shane, right off the top, you mentioned the importance of getting to 2 wins. Latvia would go to top spot in the pool if they can win this one in regulation. It would give them 6 points. Bob Hartley, the former coach of the year with the Calgary Flames, would be off to a decent start with his Latvian squad. Kaderna on it for Slovakia, puts it to an open corner. Ginsmea is there. Ginsmea getting worked over by Triska. Ginsmea gets knocked down, but gets some help there from Basevskis. Basevskis tried to drive it to the net, but it was blocked, and Savalskis, who appears to be all right after that wicked slash. At least in the opinion of some of the Latvian fans, it was. Ginsmea will chase this back into his own zone. Freebergs up the middle, that deflects off a skate. And grabbed off Dravicki. Will play it back in. Suya goes in after it. Basevskis is down low. Brought out of the backboards briefly there by Skokin. And then Latvia recovering, and it'll be Zigo who sends this all the way back down the ice. Janosic chases it back. Bukarts is after it. The long lead pass. Indrasis leaves for Bukarts. Bukarts sends it back though, back for Indrasis. Watched by Janosic. Plays it around the boards, kept in at the line, and Struts gets it back to the blue line. Sent all the way around the boards, and this will make it to the blue line. Struts held it in briefly, and then Struts takes down Dravicki. And Dravicki will draw the penalty as Struts will go to the box, and Slovakia will go to the power play.
Oh, Struts, good hustle to keep that puck in at the blue line. And after he did, Dravicki comes over, he's going to try and keep that in. It hits the linesman, and that's where he loses it, and then gets the stick into the feet, draw, and takes the penalty. So Slovakia, looking for some life in this game, will go to the power play. Look at Bob Hartley behind the bench. 2015 Jack Adams winner as coach of the Calgary Flames.
Pretty good record for Bob Hartley when you go all the way back to his time in Hawkesbury. Championship there, championship in the Q, championship in the A, Stanley Cup, championship in the Swiss League. In his first opportunity in international competition. Slovakia on the power play. Surson the shot from the line, and that got blocked. Sadicki back near side. Miklik will control. Miklik plays it back at the line. Surson Doesn't shoot it, gets it back to Miklik, and Miklik will shoot it, and that got blocked by Sotnieks. Latso comes out and plays it for Hudacek. Hudacek swings it all the way around the boards. Cherasnik in on that far side. Now it gets back and gets caught up in the equipment of Surson. And that'll bring about a stoppage in play.
Took Surson a little while to find that. Sabolska's trying to clear it up from behind the net. Surson went to glove it and got caught up in his equipment. Surson and his team trying to get on the scoreboard.
.02 left in the power play. Back in his own end, circling and looking for some room is Juraj Mikuš. Comes near side for Gernat. Gernat plays it in deep. And first on the puck is Latvia. And this gets sent down the ice by Vasevskis, who will then make his way to the bench on the change. Kaderna carries in and sails the long shot in. Girgensons, who has the second goal for Latvia, will be first on the puck and play it down the ice. Mikuš plays it to the boards for Kaderna. Power play has not been able to get set up in the Latvian zone so far. Chingle now in front of the net, and he didn't shoot it. Mikuš, as they clog up the middle. Kaderna with the blast, that misses the net. And there's the result, as Mikuš has to go back.
Slovakia still looking for their first power play goal this tournament.
Skalicki in for Slovakia. Janasic from the line, the shot. That gets blocked, and here comes some Kennens with the shot. That never got through as Cherasnik blocked it. And Cherasnik is feeling that one as he limps his way to the Slovakian bench. Skalicki sends it in. Shot is blocked. Big Skalicki stays on it. Struts is trying to stay with him, but centering pass got picked off easily by Blugers. And he plays it out to center ice. Kennens and Suya bump. Through the middle for Triska. Sends it in, that failed to materialize, and back in for Latvia. Sedivi on the puck now for Slovakia. Rink wide for Drevecki. Drevecki getting chased there by Blugers. Drevecki keeps on going, had it knocked off his stick, and Blugers picks it up for Latvia, couldn't do anything with it. Drevecki right back in, played it to the front of the net. Caroms and then gets cleared down the ice. There's a good down low play again by Vasevskis.
A couple good defensive sticks by Latvia, and something Bob Hartley, having had him as a coach, really likes to work at stick positioning in the defensive zone.
Dogovins puts on the brakes against Surson. Played it to the front of the net, but Gernat was there to break it up. Suya trying to clear it out, could not, and a blast from the left point from Sabolskis, and that got cleared away by Latso. Turnover in the Slovakian end. Dogovins for Bukarts. Bukarts pinned to the backboards by Surson. Zarins is on the loose puck, and Zarins puts it through traffic. Blocked at the side, and almost a chance for Bukarts. Zarins back to Bukarts. That turnover. See how costly it is. Shot. That got blocked in front of the net. As Latvia with more pressure. Arturs Kulda. And this goes off a stick, and Latso will snare that one and hang on to it. 5.5 left in period 2.
Paris again. It's the game Norway versus Switzerland. And Switzerland just scored a goal. The current score is Norway 0, Switzerland 2. Und nochmal ein Blick zum Parallelspiel nach Paris. Dort steht es aktuell in der Gruppe B zwischen Norwegen und der Schweiz 2:0 für die Schweiz.
Zemgus Girgensons has Latvia up 2-0. He had a power play goal, and this period winding down as Latvia did a good job defensively. They've been better than that first period of play in their own zone. They've knocked some pucks down, and when they've needed them, Elvis Merzlikins, the netminder for Latvia, has made the stop.
Hudacek trying to come up with it. Off the face-off, could not. Sabolskas the shot, rebound, and a couple of good saves by Latso. The first off Sabolskas, the second off Sporkovs. Kenins as Latvia right back to the attack. Shot by Girgensons got steered away. Kenins back for Girgensons, plays it in deep. Sporkovs all tied up there at the side of the net by Sotniak. Back around the boards it goes. Cherasnik goes after it. Cherasnik and Bukarts in a battle. And Cherasnik finally getting some help from Mario Bliznak. But Latvia's, the size of Zemgus Girgensons as he wins that battle. Juraj Mikuš ahead for Hudacek. Hudacek couldn't get anywhere against Bukarts, and Mikuš will try it again for Chereznak, and back for Mikuš, the long lead pass. And that finds Siddiqui for Hudacek. Hudacek on his way to the bench, and we have too many men on the ice against Slovakia.
A little bit of a quick change as Mikuš did not get completely to the bench, and the linesman makes the call for too many men. Latvia will get a power play late here in period number 2. Slovakia has not been very eager to go.
Team Slovakia, too many men on the ice.
Puckskina was a great pass by Mikuš. You can see everybody jump on the ice before players are off, and in total control up the ice by Slovakia. So a too many men call.
Over in Paris, Switzerland is leading Norway 2-0. Cody Allman, the Calgarian, initially has one of the goals for Switzerland. We're more accustomed to NHL teams having lots of European players, but it does go the other way as well.
And I did play with Cody Allman, part of Minnesota Wild.
A lot of Canadians making their way over to play in Europe. Power play for Slovakia. They have or rather for Latvia, they have a couple of power play goals. Shot from the line, and that got deflected as Basevskis let it go. Dogovins. Looking for an open man, plays it to the goal line, and Drasis, and that one almost went off a skate and in. Valinskas holds it in at the line, back for Dogovins. He'll pitch it in behind the net for Andrasis and then get it back. Valinskas back for Dogovins. Near side, Andrasis tried to go cross ice for Bukarts, and it got blocked by Tchaikovsky. Quick shot by Bukarts, and that sailed over top the net, may have ticked the bar. Dogovins, under 3 to go, second period. Dogovins to the backside. Bukarts chases it down, Tchaikovsky chases him. Rink wide for Dogovins, he tried to one-time that, misfired on it. Surson to the near side boards. Dogovins gets knocked down. Valinskas for Bukarts. Bukarts looking for Zarins in front of the net, and it goes off a stick. And then Tchaikovsky flattens his man at the side of the net. That was in Drasis, and that brings in a couple of other players. And
it's heating up a little bit. Started Tchaikovsky, big boy. 6'3", 210 pounds. Now you have Zarins in there. Jingle that knocked down one of the players. So see if any penalties, or they just let him get all sorted out here. Some good chances for Latvia on this power play. This is how it all starts. This puck gets to the net and Drasis trying to get at it. Tchaikovsky sends them down to the ice. After that, Chingo is over Bukarts.
That's the defenseman's job, is it not?
That's how you clear the front of the net. I think we're going to get a couple of one penalty at least for sure as Bukarts makes his way to the penalty box. Is it Mikush, the other player?
Yes.
I don't remember seeing
Slovakia,
either
2
of
minutes
those.
penalty for tripping. Team Latvia, 2 minutes penalty for
Got a big
diving.
river debate going there. 11 seconds left in the bench minor to Slovakia for too many men on the ice.
Long hardly looking for an explanation. He wants to know why the faceoff is coming outside the Slovakian zone.
Ruling is everybody came down into the pile.
Not happy with the setup.
Struts and Zigo will finally get lined up properly, and the puck gets dropped. Drasis trying to come cross ice. Turned over as Hudacek comes out of the penalty box. So Slovakia back to full strength. Slovakia has given up a couple of power play goals. Good left pad save there by Merzlikins. Pavel Smolicki trying to play it back down low, but it's jammed out at center. Triska goes to Gernat, and Gernat will send it in. Merzlikins for Richards, Bukarts. Near side for Sabalskas, couldn't catch up to it. As good hustle there by Drevecki to come across. A good hit as Triska steps into Struts. Charasnik delays, and that'll buy him some time. Finds Skokin. Skokin with Kennens in pursuit, and then Skokin gets low bridged in the corner by Sotniaks. But it's controlled by Siddiqui. Back up top, the shot that got blocked as Surson tried to drive it through. Skworkovs will send this out to center into the final minute. Surson getting hounded there, gets it to Suya. Suya plays it ahead to Sidevi. He comes rink wide, and Charasnik will play it in. Miklik off the bench, bumps with Kulda. Miklik gets it back at the line. Tchaikovsky, he'll tee it up, doesn't shoot it, tries to carry it down low. Puts it in behind the net and gets the return pass. Tchaikovsky, Slovakia in another change. Played all the way down low. Cleared to the line, slap shot, that got blocked as it never got through. Hudacek, and that shot got blocked. Hudacek, another chance. Liznak is after it, trying to center it. And it comes off the sideboards and back into the Slovakian zone.
Some big blocks by Latvia on those plays.
So some late pressure from Slovakia, but they're going to run out of time here in the second period.
Latvia's been able to get it done on the power play. A power play goal in the first, Gergensen's with one in the second, and they have a 2-0 lead and 20 to play to go to 2-0 in this tournament.
So Jan Laco and Slovakia down by a couple as we look at Zdeno Seeger. 2 periods done.
The score for the second period, Team Latvia 2. Here is Team Latvia. And now entering the ice number is Team Slovakia.
Elvis Merzlikins has been perfect so far for Latvia. Jan Latso has had a couple get by him, one from in tight from Zegmas Girgensons. The other one was one off the stick that ended up going over top of him and in.
Well, Latvia looking to go 2-0 in this tournament. They're 20 minutes away as they carry the 2-0 lead here into the third. For Slovakia, they picked up 2 points in the overtime win over Italy. It wasn't an easy win. They had to score with just over a minute left to tie it up and push to extra time. We'll see if they have anything left. Some more of that late magic here in the third period.
Zemgus Girgensons getting a goal in that second period. He's won 6 of 10 faceoffs that he has taken in this game. And the third period underway. Savalskas plays this through and Bukarts will deflect it in. Jan Latso plays it around the boards. Dogovins is there to trap it though. Dogovins trying to get away from Surson. Dogovin works it into the high slot back at the line. Sabalskas with the blast, and that got blocked to Drevecki. Takes the loose puck and sends it for Tchaikovsky. This will get cleared off the boards, and back forward is Guntis Galvins. Latvia trying to nail this one down. Girgensson sends it through. Kennens goes in after it. Janosic there first. And Kennens will take him to the backboards. Girgensson stays on it though. Hunts down that loose puck. Girgensson's the slap shot. The little tip in the high slot by Kennens. It changed direction of that shot, but it still missed. Low blocker side on Jan Latso. So a good start for Latvia here. Miklish tries to get this out at center ice, unable to do so.
So Latvia's going to want to do. It's about puck possession here. Smart plays. Make the safe play. Still try and create something, but at the same time, you don't want to turn over like this.
Here's a turnover. Kuderna slows it up and fires it off the pipe. Andre Kuderna on an odd man rush. Left-hand shot coming down the right side. Had the angle.
Oh, and it's cool that just going for the dump in fans on the puck. Exactly what I was saying you don't want to do. And Kuderna, what a shot. He got all of that going short side shelf. He beats Merzlikins, but he can't beat the crossbar.
Shot Merzlikins, another save. As that one came off the stick of Gernat. He'll chase this all the way back into his own end. Slovakia had a goal disallowed in the opening period. When they needed one there, it was off the crossbar. Chingle plays it back for Juraj Mukish, back for Chingle. Chingle tried to work it out front. Surson was there as he had scrambled in front of the net. Kuderna's now after it. He'll go cross ice, and Juraj Mikush, who was jumping in, couldn't get a stick on that.
Good defense by Andrasis, drops down with his defenseman for coverage.
Martin Gernat. Back for Slovakia. Budacek to center ice no further as he got stopped by Blugers. Latso plays it for Triska, or rather for Tchaikovsky, back for Surson. Drevecki for Tchaikovsky. He overskated it, misfired in the pass, and Gets Maya, brings it back in, and then Tchaikovsky takes it away and gets it for Surson. They'll try it again. Through the middle, Drevecki dishes it off, back for Tchaikovsky, the slap shot, and that got blocked. Tchaikovsky has it again. There was no passing lane to send it across to Surson, so he sends it down to Skokin. Skokin's getting pressured there by Bulgars. Plays it Lou, and Lubacek trying to center it. He had Drevecki out front as Hudacek with a good forecheck. Right back in for Janosic. Janosic on the backhand, lifted it wide. Taken by Gergensons. He'll play this out, gets to the line, no further. Guntis Galvins around for Kulda. Kulda for Kennens. Kennens will skate it in. Gergensons heads to the net. And the shot by Kennens over top the net. Sotnieks holds it in. That's steered away by Latzo. And it comes near side, taken by Miklik. He'll go cross ice. Haschek tried a backhand shot that never got through. Cheresnik in from the line. But Kulda for Sotnieks. Sotnieks the quick shot high and wide. Kulda plays it back in behind the Slovakian net. Janosic going in after it, came to the side of the net. And Jan Latzo is going to jump on that.
Latvia just keeps pushing this forward. They've done a good job in the defensive zone. Whenever Slovakia's had a chance of trying to get a shot, they've had the shot block, they've gotten in shot lanes, they've pushed things to the outside. You look at Robert Bukarts, there's Mikush for Slovakia. They're looking for someone to step up here and provide that spark they need here in the third to get a goal.
Third world championship for the 28-year-old Juraj Mikush. 6'4". Sees plenty of ice time, shot from the line. Jan Latzo steered that away, and Kaderna will send this ahead. Drevecki at center line, or rather, Ziegler at center ice, lifts that in, goes in after it. Tomasz Zigo, in his first action, just officially signed onto the Slovakian roster earlier today. Zarens tried to get it out, could not. Belinskas will get the center ice, gets to the line, and sends the long shot in on Latzo. Turned up ice, Chingle drops it back, quick shot by Drevecki. Here comes Indrasis on the backhand, puts it to the short side wide. Mikush goes in after, Bukarts goes in after it, centers it, and another save, and now we've got Bukarts, the younger one, going at it.
Searson, I believe, is who it started with. We'll see if we get 2 penalties out of this. Bukarts started a good play behind the net. It's a battle for the puck, and Indrasis is going to pick it up. He finds Spruds out front and almost gets some room under that right arm as Latzo has to squeeze tight to make the save.
Team Latvia, both players 2 minutes penalty for cross-check.
Each player getting 2 minutes for cross-checking. Searson and Richard Bukarts will head to the penalty box. Tell by the instruction from the ref.
So we'll get a little 4-on-4. Some open ice. Libor Hudacek is out there for Slovakia, had the big goal for them yesterday. And here he comes. He'll drop it back. Bliznak carries it, winds up, slap shot, Lickens the save. The rebound taken by Sotnieks. He got double teamed, and Tchaikovsky digs it loose for Drevecki. Drevecki being watched by Artur Kulda. Drevecki plays it back at the line. Tchaikovsky with the shot. And that's off a stick and wide. Janis Sprutz plays it behind his own net. We'll have player changes for both teams. Artur Kulda just parks in behind Elvis Merzlikens. Played in for Gergensons. He'll go in after it. Kennens on the loose puck, and Janosic will take it for Slovakia. Adam Janosic plays it back. Cheresnik. Back for Janosic. Drops. Taken now by Miklish. Michel Miklik goes wide. That shot never got through. And Gergenson's on it again.
Another block by Latvia. Sabalskis gets in the way of that shot.
They blocked their share.
Oh, this is what they need. Slovakia can't sit back. They're going to have to crank up a little bit of the aggressiveness eventually. Latvia just happy to hang on to that puck.
Dogovins for Zarins. Zarins against the checking of Juraj Mikuš. Comes loose. Worked to the front of the net by Dogovins. Couldn't get a good shot away. And Garnett plays it back for Mikuš. He was checked on the play, but sent all the way back around, and Zigo is on it.
Both teams are playing at full
4-on-4 comes to an end. No room for Bliznak against the checking of Rehards. He'll drop, or Bukarts rather. Bukarts plays it for his brother. Roberts Bukarts with the shot. Bukarts trying to track that puck down along the near side boards. Big Skalicki barges his way in. And we've got a penalty.
Oh, Archis Kolda has to move. You're still in the way even when you spread your arms and pretend like you aren't.
So power play for Slovakia when we come back.
Team Latvia, 32 interference.
Congratulations and a big cheer to Mrs. Ute Banke for being Skoda fan of the game.
Slovakia going to the power play as Archis Kulda takes an interference penalty. Tried to act like he was just not in the way, but he in fact was. So Slovakia looking for their first power play goal of the tournament. Probably no better time than now, down a pair here in the third.
Jurgenson's in this face-off gets sent out, and Mikuš will have to go back into his own end. Third power play of the game for Slovakia, and they are in need of a goal. Hudacek couldn't trap it along the boards, and Jurgensen fires it down the ice and then hits to the Latvian bench on the line change. Mikuš will drop it. Chingle plays it for Hudacek. Hudacek tried to play it around. A clearing attempt by Valinskas failed to work, but then Sotnieks is on the loose puck and he'll send it down the ice. Quick changes here for Latvia.
Well, they want to keep the legs fresh, and probably something that was instructed from head coach Bob Hartley after the second intermission.
Long shot in, that goes wide. Latvia off day tomorrow. They will play Italy on Tuesday. And then Sweden on Thursday. Haschak chips this in for Miklik. Back for Čeráznik. He'll send this cross ice for Dravicki. 35 seconds in the power play. Dravicki dishes it off. Michel Miklik for Mario Bliznak, and back for Miklik. Crowd wanting a shot. Back for Bliznak, back to the front of the net, and Haschak couldn't get a stick on him, but kept in by Čeráznik. Miklik down to the goal line, and the chance there for Haschak. Miklik scores! As Latvia surrenders its first goal of the tournament. And it comes on a power play, and Slovakia is to within one.
Oh, and it comes after they had a chance to clear the puck. And a costly penalty by Kolda, one he had no need to take. And after they can't clear the puck, some good puck movement. Haschka to the front, and then a good play. Trevecki over to And he makes no mistake. He scored the first goal for Slovakia in their last game. And he answers here with a good one-timer as Merzlikins can't recover. Traffic in front. Zabalskis goes down, but nobody blocks at it. The Slovakian fans can celebrate.
And a discussion down at the penalty box. So after stopping 48 shots, Elvis Merzlikins gets beat by Michel Miklik.
And we'll see how Latvia is able to answer back now as they were in control. And power play, first power play goal of this tournament for Slovakia. And it's a big one. Is trying to gain some momentum, and we have another delay.
Dogovins is over at the penalty box in a discussion with the referee. Do not see anything that would be construed as goaltender interference.
Well, the ref took a high stick from Hashka after he jammed that puck out front.
And it is a 2-1 game.
And they're just making sure everything is okay.
See how Latvia reacts now with Slovakia within a goal. Cleared in deep. Tchaikovsky plays it around. Battle on the far side, and again, Pavel Skalicki, who's had a good hockey game for Slovakia. He's out at center ice. Battle in front of the penalty box. Suya, Zarens, Buchanans, Tchaikovsky, and they're going to come out of this with a little pushing and shoving.
Scrum along the wall. Eventually they're going to blow the whistle as nobody can move this puck free. So Bob Hartley and his team surrender a power play goal to Slovakia. And they'll look to get back to playing the way they were. They were blocking shots. There's actually a real good start here to this third period, carrying for the lead, and then Archis Fulda with a costly penalty. And it was a strange penalty where he had no need to take it, but now
Then tried to say, who, me?
Sotniaks now has to go to the bench for a change, so Bob Hartley in conversation with the ref. Bob Hartley not happy about something. I think it's the line changes.
So finally play is resumed. Tchaikovsky back at his own end. Drevecki through center ice to the line. Tchaikovsky trying to bust his way through, could not. And a penalty coming up to Slovakia. Drevecki is going to go as he got involved with Janis Sprutz.
This is just a dumb penalty by Drevecki, the captain of the team. They just get a goal, and I don't know what he's thinking on this play. There it is, the high stick.
Interference, high stick, roughing, call it what you like.
Well, Latvia has a pair of power play goals. Sprutz in the first chipped one over top of Latso, and then the second period was Gergensons as Bukarts feeds one out front from behind the net.
So Sprutz gets some assistance to the Latvian bench. Latvia to the power play for the 5th time in this game.
Another look at the penalty, and it's at the top of your screen. Interference, high sticking. So take your pick on that call. Another look at this penalty is shoulder to the head, and then a follow through with the elbow. I think Bob Hartley's looking for a little bit more than just a 2-minute penalty here.
Well, first Archer Skulda took a penalty that he probably didn't need to take, and that resulted in a power play goal for Slovakia.
Team Slovakia, 2 minutes for interference.
And now Dravecki will go to the penalty box. And as we hear from Ansi Salonen, it's 2 minutes for interference.
Might be lucky that's all he's getting right now, but we'll see if Latvia can make him pay. See, get a bit of a rest here as everything gets sorted out. Look at Slovakia as they'll try to kill this one off.
Laxness Arena in Cologne, Germany is where we are. Bit of a shortage of dressing rooms here. And some of the teams are dressing at their practice facility and then bussing over. Sabalskas for Dogovins. As Slovakia short-handed, Latvia trying to regain their 2-goal lead. Indrasis gets it back for Dogovins, up top Sabalskas. Back for Dogovins, in for Zarens. He had a stick lifted, Bukarts is on it. Roberts, Bukarts back for Sabalskas, cross ice, Dogovins. Watched by Chingle, down low it goes, Charaznik bumps with Indrasis. Chingle couldn't catch up to it. That allows Latvia to hold it in. Sabalskas rips and rebound, score! Zarens bangs in the loose puck, and what a big goal for Latvia.
That is a huge goal and such a costly penalty from the captain of Slovakia. And that is a long skate back to your bench. As Andris Zarens, a big goal by him, the 3rd power play goal of the game, and that has been the theme of the day, Dennis. Power play goals, good shots, Sabalskas to the net. The force out high by Slovakia. They got caught with 3 guys high, not enough back. Nobody gets in the shot lane. This is through to the net. Latso makes the save. Zarens right there untouched. Puts it 5-hole. And they regain their 2-goal lead.
The 14th power play goal in this building today in 3 games. Of course, Russia going 6 for 6 helps those numbers, but still, we have seen a lot of power play goals in this building today. But a big goal for Zarens. So Slovakia back down by 2. Miklik. That went off the heel of his stick, came off the backboards, and Elvis Merzlikins will hang on to it.
Well, Vladimir Dravecki, here's another look at the penalty. The puck is nowhere near Sprux. He leans his shoulder, and the result, shot and a goal for Latvia. Zarens has the crowd behind the net. Celebration by the Latvian fans.
Time 50-36. Both teams are playing at full strength. Tor für Team Lettland. Der Torschütze Nummer 25.
Archer's Skulda on the puck for Latvia. Tries to get it out and got blocked. And now Sotniak's around, and Indrasis goes after it. Good play by Indrasis, and he'll get this out at center ice. Kenneth goes after it, tried to get it up for Girgensons, but picked off, and Haschuk will send it right back in, but on the backtrack, Girgensons takes it away.
Girgensons has been very good. Both ends of the ice this game for Latvia.
Back in his own end, Marcel Haschuk. Ahead for Miklik. Miklik to the short side, Merzlikins the save, and it bounces to the side of the net, and Merzlikins is going to hang on to it.
Golda just making sure he kept Miklik away from that rebound. Eventually it bounces back to Merzlikins, who's able to hang on and get the face-off off to his left. Look at Sabalskas, who's able to get that shot through from the point. Got it past a couple of shot blockers in Slovakia and gets an assist here on the 3rd goal of the game.
8:33 and the clock becoming an issue now for Slovakia. Well, coaches have all talked about discipline, and sure in the post-game news conference, Zdeno Seeger will be asked about discipline. As this leaves the playing surface, and they're going to try and say, and they're going to win the argument, that this was clean out, and it's going to be a delay of game by the looks of it.
Well, they're waiting for someone to come over. Nobody ever wants to seem to go to the penalty box. They get this sorted out, so Slovakia now.
Team Latvia, 2 minutes penalty for delay of game.
They'll get a chance as Sabalskis. Not Sabalskis, it's Skorkovs, I believe. Is that who it was? As he bats it out of air up and over the glass. Bukarts is going to serve it.
Bukarts to the penalty box. I'm not sure the officials knew exactly who the guilty party was.
Well, mentioned Gergensen's game. He'll be important piece here on the penalty kill, starting with the face-off.
Fourth power play of the game now for Slovakia. And the puck not dropped fairly. We've got bodies all over the ice. And they'll do it all over again as face-off will be to the right of Merzlikins.
Certainly no hurry, and that's kind of been the argument here. Is the line changes have been slow to get set for the draw has been slow.
Well, it's almost like Bob Hartley is trying to slow this game down a little bit. Maybe trying to keep the crowd out of it a little bit. But both teams have lots of fans here in this building. Mario Bliznak for Cherasnik. He'll bank it around the boards. Gravecki waits for it. Back up top for Cherasnik. He'll go cross ice, quick shot. And that was stopped on the short side as Marcel Hastrup let that one fly.
There's Lickens to come through with a couple of saves. This draw is going to stay inside as Zdeno Seeger is looking for someone on his team. Get a goal as Miklik, who got the first power play goal for Slovakia. Has been all power play goals in this game. We'll see if the second unit for Slovakia can get them back to within one.
Chingo will take the face-off against Zarens. And Chingo pulls it back. Juraj Mikuš the shot. Good save. Merzlikins picked that one up a little late, but got the left pad out. And the puck comes loose and gets shoveled all the way down the ice. At center, Mikuš will play this back into his own zone. This will be brought in. Kaderna lost control of it, and this will get cleared all the way down the ice.
Galvin's able to finally get that as him and Ginsmea in a battle there that they win against Slovakia.
Now just 27 seconds left in the power play. Mikuš will leave it, and Bliznak will carry it in. Sends it in, goes in after it. Bliznak with some help there from Libor Hudacek. Puck comes loose, picked up by Skalicki. Plays it to the left point, and then Skalicki gets it back for Gravecki. Tchaikovsky with the blast save made. Hastrup in there looking for a loose puck and couldn't get it. Cleared back out, and the power play is over. 3-1 Latvia, 6 to go, and a chance at the side of the net. And Michel Miklik couldn't handle it cleanly. Miklik has it again, quick shot, that got blocked. Gravecki doesn't shoot it. Shot from the line by Miklik, and that was blocked by Ginsmea.
Mea had a chance to clear the puck at the end of that. He tried to skate it, lost it, and quick transition for Slovakia.
Slammed off the boards by Guttas Galvins. And an icing call here against Latvia.
Well, Latvia needing a change, but unable to get one, and Galvin just ices this puck. I mentioned earlier, they had a chance. So clock winding down. Look at Seratu has put Latvia up by 2.
Face off to the left of Elvis Merzlikins. Face-offs become important. The clock is going to be a part of this game going down the stretch.
Now another player change late. Herznak goes to Herznak back to the Slovakian bench, and on comes Searson.
Both coaches not in a hurry to get this game going. Played with a shorter bench, maybe than they would have liked to. Searson back into his own zone. Played at center ice and sent in. Kulda being watched in the corner. Kulda lost control of it. Battle for a loose puck. Charaznik in from the line, cleared. And Skorkovs will get it out at center ice. Skalicki comes rink wide. Skokin carries it back in. And Skokin gets bodied there by Arturs Kulda. Indrasa's trying to clear and he couldn't. And Merzlikins will get it for Sotniaks. And he'll play it around the boards out the center ice. Janosic there to break it up. And again, Slovakia on a change with the puck right in front of their bench. Hudacek couldn't get anywhere. And Gernat will play it, the long lead pass off the stick, and another icing call, this time against Slovakia.
It's been a rough game. Gergensons is cut on a play. As he goes in the corner, he takes a high stick from Seagull. Tomas Seagull's stick catches Gergensen, so Slovakia gets away with what would have been a double minor for high sticking. Quickly patch that up as they'll meet Gergensons down the stretch here as they try to hang on to this 2-goal lead.
Bob Hartley again allowed a very slow change, and now he throws some extra guys on the ice who have to leave because of the icing call. And he accomplishes what he's trying to accomplish, and that's get his players on the ice rested.
Oh, they're going to switch it up again.
Yep. Latvia. All goals in this game, as Shane mentioned, coming on the power play.
Maybe I'll play this whole song between.
Marcel Haschuk in to take the face-off. Face-off win for Slovakia. To the Latvian line, no further. It got chopped away by Guttas Galvins, and as it's brought in by Hudacek, offside is called. 4:25 on the clock in a two-goal game.
Let's have a quick look at the current game in Group B in Paris. It's the game between Norway and Switzerland, and the current score is Norway 0, Switzerland 3.
Slovakia looking for something. The clock winding down. 4:25. They're down a pair. They were down in their last game to Italy, and Libor Hudacek was able to tie it up. They're only down one. They tied it with just over a minute left. Went on to win in overtime. I'd like to have a little bit more of that magic here tonight.
Latvia trying to go to 2-0, which would give them top spot. Russia has 2 wins, but one of those wins came via a shootout. That one was against Sweden. Played in behind the Latvian net. Chingle goes in after it. He tried to get it to Zingle and cleared off the boards by Blugers and out to center ice. Kennan's going after it. Kennan's trying to knock it loose. Ends up on the stick of Chingle. Back for Tchaikovsky and back for Chingle. Zingle comes near side. Wrist shot by Kuderna. That got blocked. Kuderna had a goal back in the opening period called back, as the referees ruled that the whistle had gone. Kennan's trying to clear it up the wall. That got blocked. Sotniak's around, pinching on the far side of Surson. He got tied up, and that allows some room for Zarens. Zarens with the shot, and Jan Latzo takes that one up high, and play is going to get whistled down as Latzo takes that one off the mask.
What a great play by Blugers in the defensive zone to protect the puck. That allowed Zarens to come up the ice. That catches Latzo up high. They're going to make sure he's all right. He's able to make the save. Good job by the defenseman, able to block out. Zarens can't get to the rebound. There's the ref over to talk to the Slovakian netminder, Jan Latzo. I'm sure the 35-year-old is all right.
Face-off is where Latvia wants it. They want to try and keep this play back in the Slovakian zone as much as they can with 3:27 left. Switzerland has defeated Norway by a score of 3-0 over in Paris. Zarens, and this ends up in behind the net as Haschik plays it back. Jerasnik back for Haschik. Haschik with the shot, never got it through. Bliznak back at the line to the front of the net, a bit of a redirect, and that goes wide. Drevecki, 6 attackers now for Slovakia, as Latsko has gone to the bench for the extra attacker. Shot to the front, Merzlikins to save the rebound, and another save by Merzlikins. Drevecki is on it. Jan Latzo to the bench, 6 attackers Slovakia. Shot, sharp angle by Bliznak, missed. Miklik on the far side, comes near side, Drevecki. Drevecki back for Miklik. Tees it up, doesn't shoot it, now he does, it's off a leg. Another block for Latvia. Archer's Kulda trying to clear and can't. Back to the line, but this goes between the 2 point men. And Libor Hudacek has to hustle back. Slaps the long pass ahead for Drevecki, but Drevecki plays it all the way back to Hudacek. This gets sent in. Snapped around the boards by Savolskas, but kept in by Drevecki. Gets it back to Gernak. His shot, that got blocked. He goes in and stuffs this back down low. Good job by Gernak. And now it gets lifted, and this will end up in the Latvian bench.
Bliznak had the best chance early. In all alone, Merzlikins the first save, and then another one on the rebound as the backhand by Bliznak comes to the net. Put that down to the ice as they clear the front of the net. I think we're going to have a timeout here for Slovakia. Zdeno Cigar talked to his team. It worked for them against Italy. They called their timeout and scored on the face-off immediately after. One draw back to the point, shot, and off the rebound, Libor Hudacek tied it.
They need 2 here tonight to try and force overtime in this game. Zdeno Cigar, second year since taking over from Vladimir Wojtek. 352 NHL games played for him as Bob Hartley tries to drop the defensive side and Zdeno Cigar tries to drop the offensive side.
2 different mindsets. In Slovakia, they need to make quick work here, looking for a quick goal. Bob Hartley taking a little extra time. I don't know if we should be surprised.
And the officials are allowing him to do it, so why not?
Jurgensen's will be out to take the draw against Shingle.
Off the face-off, Skokin pushes it back to the line. Here on Mikush the shot, and another block. As Archer's Kulda blocked that one. This is cleared down the ice for icing, so Kulda, if he is injured, he's limping around. If he is injured, he would be allowed to head to the bench as we look at Andrasis, and now there's Kulda.
He's just going to take a little bit of time, try and skate this off and get set for another face-off. You need those type of blocks.
Latvia has blocked a lot of shots. Skokin and Jurgensen's again. The scrum. Mikush gets it back. Slap shot deflected in front wide. Andrasis on the far side, and Andrasis got spilled. And the puck cleared back. Mikush goes back for it, gets it for Gernat. The long lead pass, Kaderna. And he got stopped in the corner by Gintas Galvins. Galvin shovels it ahead. Kennens gets it out the center. Jurgensen's tried to get it from his skate to his stick, could not. That will allow Latvia to make a change, and Slovakia has to get to the horse and ride it into the other end of the ice in a hurry. Here comes Drevecki, trying to bust his way through. Pick shot Drevecki, and Merzlikins with another save.
Well, Drevecki, a good skate up the ice, and probably no one more than him wants to tie this game up. Right after Slovakia made it 2-1, he took a needless penalty and cost his team as Zarin scored, regained the 2-goal lead. And the Latvian fans right now on their feet. Their team just a minute and 6 away.
From their second victory, it would be. As of now, they have allowed 1 goal in a minute and 6 shy of 2 games. Zarins and Bliznak square up in the face-off department. Drevecki, Cherasnik. This was touched with a high stick. They're going to battle in the corner, and play goes on. And it is a battle down low. Haschuk tried to center it, comes back to the line. Cherasnik plays it down low. Hudacek back to the line. Miklik tried to drive it through, and it got blocked. And chipped off the boards and out to center ice by Bukarts. Sent back in by Michel Miklik. He has the goal for Slovakia in this game. Time is going to run out on Slovakia. Hudacek in around the net, being watched by Sabalskis. Now Bukarts picks up the chase. Back to Cherasnik, and 8 seconds left in this one. And Latvia will go to 2-0 and into the top spot in the A pool.
And the Latvian fans will celebrate that, being in first place at this point in the tournament as they're down Denmark 3-0. Go on to at least the 3-1 win here against Slovakia. Just 8 seconds remaining in the period.
Merzlikins has stopped 29 of 30 after the 27-save shutout in yesterday's game. Cherasnik shot got blocked. In behind the net it goes. Hudacek lost control of it, and this one comes to an end as Latvia comes away with a 3-1 victory, and Bob Hartley 2-0.
Credit to Latvia. They got their game together. Some big blocks, some strong defensive sticks. They got the offense they needed. Merzlikins very good in net again, and Slovakia just could not get it done as Latvia 2-0 in the tournament.
All goals coming on the power play. Final score, 3-1 Latvia. Good night from Cologne.
The best players in each team will be awarded with the official The prizes will be presented by, die Preise werden übergeben von Sport and Competition Organizing Committee 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship vom Mitglied des WM-Organisationskomitees Michael Barkos. Best Player of Team Slovakia, der beste Spieler des Teams der Slowakei. Number 22, die 22, Vladimir Dravecký. And the best player of Team Latvia, der beste Spieler des Teams Lettland. Number 28, Nummer 28, Sergos Girgensons. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Latvia. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte heben Sie sich für die lettische Nationalhymne. Give a big hand for both teams. For Team Slovakia and for Team Latvia. Dear hockey fans, the 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship will continue tomorrow in the Access Arena at 4:15 p.m. with the game Germany versus Russia. The second game tomorrow will be at 8:15 p.m. Team USA versus Sweden. Liebe Eishockey-Fans, die IIHF Eishockey-Weltmeisterschaft 2017 geht morgen in der Access Arena weiter um 16:15 Uhr mit dem Spiel Deutschland gegen Russland und am Abend dann um 20:15 Uhr die Partie USA gegen Schweden. Day 3 of the 2017 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. Thank you for coming to the Access Arena and have a good trip home.
Zem gets 3 power play goals on the night. Was specialty teams a focus heading into this tournament?
Definitely. As I've seen in the first 2 days, there's a lot of penalties and teams have stepped up on the power play and penalty kill. And I think we did a good job on the PK today too, but our power play stepped up big too.
It was a very physical game. Does that play to your style?
Yeah, I think that's our motto of our team. That's we can play every game like that. We can play fast and physical.
Walk us through your game-winning goal.
Bukar just made a nice play in the slot, and I just took a shot at it and went in.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Team Slovakia.
Позволяя холоду отфильтровать все лишнее. Водка Хаски очищена холодом. Испытана севером. JP 18. Wurde von L. Online unter JP 18. Klick jetzt rein.
The only Czech royal brewery was founded in 1581 in a small village called Krušovice. The best barley and the noblest hops in the world are cultivated here.
destino è che non devono essere legati avi giù. Sua, una vita sega.